24 hours after Tampa Bay Trump rally, Democrats freak over controversial pics by that conservative girl. Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. President Donald Trump was in Tampa Bay, Florida this week for a rally in support of Republican gubernatorial candidate Ron DeSantis. But 24 hours later, after the president had already returned to the White House, some controversial pictures began circulating on social media. Now, Democrats are freaking out as the photographs reveal what they so badly hoped would stay a secret. President Donald Trump spoke at a rally in Tampa Bay, Florida on Tuesday night on behalf of Republican Ron DeSantis, who is running for governor. I don't do these endorsements easily, Trump told an enthusiastic crowd during his rally at Tampa's Florida State Fairgrounds. I don't need to be here, but I happen to love this state. Yes, indeed. The rally took place with 4 weeks to go before the August 28th Republican gubernatorial primary, in which DeSantis will face off against State Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam. Trump touted the congressman as a true leader, a proud veteran, my great friend, and predicted he's going to be your next governor. I appreciate your support, Mr. President, DeSantis said after Trump called him up on stage, but I appreciate more the leadership you're showing for our great country. Trump also implored supporters to back Scott against Democratic Senator Bill Nelson, who he said was Chuck Schumer controlled and Nancy Pelosi controlled, referring to the Senate and House Democratic leaders, source Fox News. The rally was yet another success for the president, who has only seemed to increase in popularity during his time in office. No easy feat for a president after a year and a half in the White House. Trump has managed to do so. However, by systematically delivering on the promises he made to American voters in record time, he has boosted the economy, brought unemployment to historic lows, alleviated America's trade deficit, and the list goes on and on. Finally, we have a president who does more than take vacations, lie, and make promises he doesn't intend to keep. Meanwhile, seemingly still miffed that their girl Hillary, or I would say decrepit hag Hillary, lost the White House again, the fake news media has been working overtime to discredit Trump and to downplay his historic accomplishments. And to absolutely no one's surprise, they were up to their usual antics this week when Trump was in Tampa. The media failed to report the breathtaking size of the crowd, instead focusing on 4 measly protesters that turned out to try to disrupt the event. Yeah, the idiots. You saw the clip of that. However, when photos of the rally surfaced online, which appear to have been taken by a Trump supporter in attendance, there was simply no denying the massive size of the crowd, and likewise the unprecedented level of support our president has from his base. Take a look. Yep, that's what they report on the idiot protesters, 4 idiots, 4 women idiots, and they don't report on the massive size. Look at that. Look at that. This, of course, is reminiscent of the day President Donald Trump was inaugurated. You think if Hillary was speaking at a rally today, let's say she had won, God forbid, the election, you think the rallies would have been this big? Or I'll give her a quarter of the size of these rallies. I guarantee you she wouldn't even have a quarter of the people. We saw when she was going to speak, if you saw about maybe a couple of hundred, sometimes not even that, then you had a couple of them that were, let's say, 1,000 people. She never saw numbers like this, that's for sure. Similarly, on that day, liberals in the media posted deceiving photos. Remember that? To make it appear as though an embarrassing crowd of pitiful few people had turned up for the historic occasion. Remember those phony photos that they keep putting up in the media, that it was empty, so to speak? Listen, people aren't that stupid. It was later revealed that those pictures had been taken long before the inauguration, even began as people were still arriving. The actual crowd, which turned out for the ceremony, was massive in scope, with some even saying it was larger than the audience Barack Obama had commanded at his own inauguration. Indeed, this wouldn't be the first time that the media intentionally tried to mislead the American people, only to be called on their behavior when the truth came out. That's why at Trump's Tampa Bay rally, the hordes of conservative attendees jumped at the opportunity to let CNN know how they truly feel, shouting "CNN sucks" as Jim Acosta was trying to deliver a live report. You gotta love it. And also, by taking those pictures, actually proves they can't put out fake media pictures, because the supporters will take pictures, show the crowd. So they come out with the wrong pictures, bam, they're hit with these pictures, the authentic pictures, not people coming in before the event takes place. They take the pictures there. So how can, that's why they avoided the massive crowd. And they spoke about the 4 moron protesters, which were women, dumb broads, I would say at that, because you can't explain any other thing. The morons going to protest against themselves, actually. What they were protesting, they're protesting against America. So if they don't like it, let them go back to wherever they like. You know, there's always Venezuela left. You know, you can go there if you like socialism so much. I say send Joy Behar there, because she tends to, and Whoopi Goldberg, they like socialism a lot. So why don't we all chip in and send the 2 hags over to Venezuela, since they enjoy it so much, that kind of, that socialism that they want to force upon go-getters that we are in America. The spirit of America has been taken back again, because through Obama we lived in fear because of his rotten policies. You didn't know what was going to happen. He goes and makes a secret meeting for the Trans-Pacific Partnership. I forgot which country he went to. These were all held in secret to sell us out, And Hillary was for the TPP, but then when she saw that Trump came out and said we're getting rid of it, they wanted to turn us into third world country paychecks, like $2 a day or something in the long run. That's what they wanted. And then Hillary saw Trump came out, giving it and said we're going to eliminate the TPP and we're going to get rid of it, and he did it. And that's when Hillary was saying, yeah, I'm not for the TPP. Too late, Hillary. We're already on to you. You would have carried on even worse tactics than Obama had done, okay? And Trump is trying to get us out of the NAFTA deal, but I hear that that's a little tricky, so you can't, they made it so you can't get out of it. But he's working on that too. Look at what the guy is doing for the country. Look at what the guy is doing. I mean, amazing. He gives you some hope for the future, because otherwise, people, we would have been on worse than the Titanic we would have been on had Hillary gotten into office. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.